今日はゴルフしよう。できるかな。重たいか。うん。おーい。ミニスティックでするんですね。これがいいかな。
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Press and hold the swing input button to start your power meter's cursor on its way. Release the button when your cursor is within that white circular band to swing with your intended. That was well done. After setting your power, that swing plane meter is going to start moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button to stop the swing plane meter at the very top of that circle. That's going to give you a perfect swing plane. If you stop the swing plane meter too early, you'll push your shot, and that's going to send the ball offline in the direction your golfer is facing. If you stop the swing plane meter too late, you'll pull the shot, and that's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful.
よ飛んだよ飛んだ。どこで打ったらいいんだ。
Let's just go ahead and give that another try.
ハイライト、ハイライト。ファー、ファー、ファー、ファー。誰もおらん。
Not quite. Let's try that again.
ファー、ファー。危ないよ。誰もいない。いつまで打ったらいいんですか？あそこに、成功するまで一見感じか。ギャー。またカート。100% が下だろう。ファーじゃまた。ほんまに。よ飛んだよ飛んだ。
Not quite. Let's reset. Try again.
上？上がいいんか？スイングの練習。 2回寄せってことか。どういうこと？よう飛んだね。上部でメーターを飛べる。
Good job on that one. After you set your swing plane, the timing meter will take over and keep moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button one more time at the very bottom of the circle to achieve perfect swing timing. Stopping the timing meter too early is going to result in a hook, which will curl your shot in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. Stopping that timing meter too late will cause a slice, and that's going to curve your shot offline in the direction your golfer is facing. The further from perfect you stray on that timing meter, the more pronounced. That's the stuff. Congratulations, you got the bait. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level. And then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
何マイキャリア。スクール。これにしてみようか。わからん。はいはい、おやすみ。
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Second shot here on the first. Not quite the shot he was wanting. And here we are with the third shot.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Tomare. 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 戻ってきよう、戻ってきよう。
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes. It seems so in this case.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
This looks to be heading to the green.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Good look at birdie here.
Looking good.
Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Short.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, absolutely flushed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
You're
Wow, that's misjudged. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed.
hit that bee.
This next putt is for bogey. That's annoying. You should make that.
Downhill, all the way, down grade just a bit. They let it get away from him.
This is their 5th shot. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. No, that's too bad. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole.
The dreaded shove. Always hurts on the greens. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
ああ、いつもの太郎さんやな。
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Time to face a par 4 now.
Hopefully better than the last, trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
Ah, rough call.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
切れた。
Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that's so close. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
That will work.
傾斜ちゃんと考えなあかんだよな。
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. This hole is a par 5. Well struck. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Looks like you're going to need more bunker practice. This would be a great up and down. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And back to the course with the live action. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
And that brings to an end that hole. Sitting at 9 over par. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
ああ、池あるやん。
That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Getting ready to play their third.
女の子したな。
13 feet to the hole.
An important par save.
That was a gallant attempt.
ついに。
In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day. This hole is a par 4.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Oh.
This would be a great up and down.
Sticky.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that almost went in.
This putt for par here.
Well holed. Let's move on. Currently plus 10 now for the day. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Putting for birdie. Beautiful shot.
Sticky.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
No, rough call.
Nicely done.
From around 180 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It's tracking. It was on a good line. 9 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's frustrating.
めっちゃ切れたね。
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
あかん。
Ouch, that hurts.
お、首に。
This one's for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 10 over for the round. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one heading towards the green.
Oh, a wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
호차내는 거.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. A 7-footer right here.
These are on rails, looking good.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, shanks a lot. That's awful.
What a yacht.
This lie's not great. Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
어찌선지.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole. They've chosen to club down here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Yeah, we'll take that. Sitting at 10 over par for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Opting for the 6 iron. Good sounding strike, that one.
아, 굳었던
Not a bad
거.
approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, just missed that one. Big putt for par coming up. Sitting at 10 over for the event. Looking at a par 5 here. Second shot here on the 16th. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Here's HV3. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
The Englishman Justin Rose, currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Oh, so close.
And down it goes.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. But what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Outstanding approach shot. This putt for a final score of 79. And that brings to an end his event.
Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beem and Henny. What did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and beyond.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
キャラクター作れんのかな。 た目の変更できんのか。顔とか変えたいのにな。これか。いやちゃうな。外見あるで。本ミドってどこだ。 ジャポニーズ。ジャポニーズ。固まった。バグったな。終わろうか。